Guys, welcome back. Welcome back to another placement match, yes. And I think this is my final one, and I don't quite remember what happened here because it's been a while since I cast it. And a couple things real quick. I realized the unrealisticness of me saying that I'm going to cast every single game that I play. Considering you need to play thousands of games to pretty much improve your skill, there's really no way I can cast them all. Considering casting is a lot of there's a lot of efforts involving you know, editing the video, finding a time in which, you know, the house isn't noisy, you know, casting and actually watching it, which, you know, doubles the amount of time in which effectively a game, if not more, you know, a game takes place. Because first you play the game, which is half of it, and then you cast it by watching it, you know, in real time. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna, you know, upload like every 5 or every 10 matches that I do. This way, you know, there's no biased, you know, selection in terms of, you know, I only select games that I win or stuff like that, you know. So it's gonna be completely random, you know. Just every 5 games that I play, I'm gonna cast. So over here on the bottom right, I am Protoss again. You know, that's the only race that I play. You know, if I play another race, I might as well be in, you know, low bronze or something, because I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. So let's open up the production tab because we haven't already. And I think that's all I wanted to cover. So let's go right into the match. So I know my opponent is Zerg, so I'm gonna be walling off. You know, and in case there's any sort of what do you call it? You know, Zergling run-bys. So, oh, I kind of remember what this game is now. So right here, I see the drone coming in, and, you know, I'm just minding my own business, building my cyber core, and then I didn't see this. So, you know, after a while, I'm like, hey, where did that drone go? Maybe I should go check. And then I realize he's building a hatchery here, and I'm like, okay, bro, this is not your house, and yeah, I'm gonna have to kick you out. So right here, I get a little paranoid. Again, I'm terrible with, you know, unconventional warfare. You know, special tactics will kill me off pretty quickly. So right here, I'm already just, psychologically, I've already lost. So right now, and I've lost so much mining time. And he timed it perfectly, this fucking troll here. So anyway, he gains back most of his resources. I kill his drone, but I miss, like, so much income. Income is lost. Like, he's getting, you know, 700, you know, a second, and I'm getting like 340. So that's not gonna do it. If I want to win the game, at this point, I'm already, you know, like, if I need to win the game, I need to pull something fast. You know, it's already an uphill battle. So right here, yeah, he's just droning up. He's macroing like crazy as I'm just, you know, catching up on my, you know, pro production. So I'm getting the gas up, and, you know, just everything is typical. And right here, you know, as you can see, my warp gate is not initiated, you know, as of yet, because, you know, I've been so rattled by this stupid hatchery. I don't even know if he got a hatchery, he would be able to do anything. I should have just let it complete. You know, the next time someone do this to me, which will be in like a million years, I will know not to attack it with like a billion probes and lose so much money. So at this point, he has 3 hatcheries up, and he knows that he has me on the defensive, because, you know, I feel like his mindset is like, yeah, okay, I forced him to do this shit, so now he's going to be pretty apprehensive, and he's going to be on his guard. So now I'm free to do whatever I want, and he's correct. And this guy, as you can tell, look at his APM. So right now we're about average, or we're about the same. But as you'll see later, when I finish this match, there's something fishy about this supposed, what do you call it? Supposed, let's look at units. Silver Leaguer. So now, you know, he has his overlords at crucial points, so he knows exactly what he's doing. He has me on the lockdown. Of course, if I just go out of here, he can't really see me, but, you know, he's taking a risk with this. I think it's more of a psychological battle at this point. So basically, he knew that he had me psychologically, basically, which allowed him to macro up like this, like crazy. So right now, if I you know, mustered up an army and just go hit him, I can probably do some damage, you know, if not win. I probably won't win. You know, he has a lot of things going on here, a lot of production capability, so I wouldn't win, but I would be able to, you know, do a lot of damage. But of course, I went with the turtling mode, 1 base versus 3 base, and as you'll see, you know, that's not a fair fight. You know, 3 bases versus 1 base, you know, you can't hope to achieve anything at that point unless you go for drops or harassment, and that's exactly what I did not go for. Oh no, I did try to go for harassment. Okay, so I think my mindset was, okay, if I'm gonna cash back up, I'm gonna be able to need to, you know, pull some major harassment. And harassment is not my strong suit, as I told you before. I'm a macro kind of guy, and I hate harassment if I am harassed. So I don't know. It's just like, so I'm finally setting out my second base, and you know, I have enough units to, I don't know, like, be not completely scared of something, I guess. And with this completed, the mothership core is going to be able to full-time overcharge the Nexus and, you know, prove to have a pretty good defensive. Okay, let me rephrase that sentence because that was like gibberish. Okay, my bad. So anyway, with the photon overcharge, photon cannon with over, you know, 800 HP, oh no, 2000 HP is rather good. I found that out. Maybe at this point I think I started to figure it out, but later on I really figured it out, as you'll see in some of my later matches, which of course won't be placement matches because this is my last one. So this guy, yeah, he's a little high leveled, and I'm pretty sure he got placed in silver because of the fact that the placement matches are kind of BS, just a little bit. So yeah, he's getting his third base up, you know, completely saturated at this point. Well, not completely, but you know, mostly saturated, as I am getting like a couple probes onto my second base. So as we can see, let's look at our investments, income. So income, he almost doubles mines, and we're okay. I'm still a noob at this casting thing. So upgrades, I guess, resources. There we go. No wait, that's not it. Spendings. There we go. S. So. Yeah, my economy is falling way behind, but my technology and army is on par. Now, it doesn't take really long for this to kind of backfire, because this is much bigger of a gap than this will ever be. So right now, I'm sending, you know, 3 oracles up, and he doesn't really have anything, and what am I paying attention to? So this is him, this is me. Okay, so right here, he does the right thing. Crisis management is excellent on this player. Of course, he doesn't have any air, you know, superiority or anything like that, so he's gonna have to skedaddle here. And I guess he just, what does he do here? I didn't really pay attention, obviously, because I was paying attention to my attack up here. So, okay, so he just sends him across the map and then back again, I guess, just so the coast is clear. Now he's moving his drones. So let's look at his income. So now we tie, despite the fact that I'm harassing him like crazy. And he has a Spire up, so he's going to be able to do some real damage with Mutas really soon. And of course, Oracles cannot hit Mutas for anything, so I'm going to have to retreat back out here pretty promptly. And 2 of my Oracles here are caught in enemy territory, and yeah, it's not a good thing. So let's look at our units. 43 probes to 51 drones. 33, let's look at just our army. So our armies are actually pretty even at this point. And I don't know, I guess I should have just went for the attack right now to do some damage, because again, his macro is just crazy. If I just stay around any longer, I am going to lose. Sorry about that noise, that's my IM client, so if you ever hear that, just ignore it, just a little bit. And this guy, he's just hanging out here. He's like, hey, what's up, tumors? How's it going? How's your day? And he has his army right here at an arbitrary position. So I guess this guy wasn't the best guy, but of course his skill is way above mine. Way above mine. Again, I look at APM, you know, again, hey, I didn't know. That's really loud wings. Anyway, so APM isn't, you know, a measure of skill per se, but it does correlate to it. And, you know, I use it as a tool in terms of that, you know. I never use it as, okay, his APM is higher than mine, therefore he's better than me. No, I never use it, you know, for that purpose. And yeah, he stayed his welcome, you know, way far too longer than he should have. Okay, so right now he's going to go for a Mutalisk. composed. It's kind of a weird composition, I guess. Usually you go for mutas and lings, and roaches you tend to, I don't know. Basically, mutas and lings is a popular composition, but to mix roaches in it, you know, I haven't really. Man, my mouth is just falling down the stairs today. Okay, let's look at units killed. We're just gonna abandon our what we wanted to talk about because I was talking myself into a corner. Anyway, so units killed, workers killed. I've killed a lot more of your workers. So again, I was scared because of that entire. I think it was the hatchery thing in the beginning that made me extremely defensive. And I don't know, like something about this player. I mean, when you play, it's more than just about skill. It's also about having a psychological effect into your enemy. And at this point, I'm still even. I am still even, but I don't know what happened. Of course, I'm spoiling you, constantly the fact that at this point you probably figured out that I'm gonna lose. But look at our army. Okay, okay. Here we go. Okay, so our army here is about to get a little skewed at this point, and he's still hasn't done enough damage to me to warrant a complete loss for me as of yet. But it's going downhill slowly as time passes by because he's getting a ridiculous amount of bases while I'm still getting up my third. He had his third for like 10 minutes now at this point, and that difference is completely just it's too much at that point. So we're gonna go for an engagement right here. Okay, so he has swarm hosted now too, and this is the first time ever that I've gone against swarm hosts, and I don't know how to deal with him. Honestly, I do have an oracle, but I don't know if I ever used the envision or revelation. I can never tell them apart. That's another thing that troubles me, is that I can't tell them apart, and it's a little loud here. But anyway, so. I don't know how to deal with these stupid fucking 3 units, and as you can see, my army is slowly getting decimated. He has over 3,000 mineral, 1,000 gas, and I'm about a third in here. So at this point, I think the game is pretty much matched. I do use the envision. Is it? Okay, so it's envision. It's not revelation. I can never tell them apart. I need to work on that. And of course, what I wanted to mention is also that. Just look at this production. This is going nowhere. This player's caliber is way higher than mine. So I'm not how should I say this? I'm not sorry that I lost. This was a pretty one-sided match. And right here I kind of push out with my measly little shit thing, and over here he has an actual army, and I'm just poking it a little bit, and now he's going to send his 3 units to kill all my zealots, and yeah, pretty much I'm screwed. Let's look at units lost. Right about even. In fact, he's lost a lot more than me. But let's just look at our supplies. And we can clearly see who has the advantage. And yeah, I'm just doing a little harassment, but I just don't have enough units. I just don't have the production capability and the money to support myself. He has so much money in the bank, and and he has more units than me. I have 64 and he has 163. So at this point, let's just go into his view and see how he just butt rapes me in the face. Yeah, so he's still just calmly just look at his side of the map. Just look at this. Look at this versus this. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I think I'm about to lose soon. We're about 19 minutes in, and I think this match is about 20 minutes long, I do believe. And over here, he starts to pressuring me, sieging me with the swarm hosts. And I should have collapsed these rocks, but yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. So this is a new map for me. Oh, what I wanted to mention is the fact that some players do have an advantage over me, not in terms of skill, but in terms of they had the beta key for a while now versus me, who just got the game, who are now just getting used to the what do you call it, the meta game. So let's say 2 silver players play against each other. One had the beta key a long time ago, and the other, yeah, I'm done. I'm down to 2 bases. He has what, 5? So anyway, yeah. So two silver leaguers or 2 gold leaguers, whatever, the same league. I leave here. two of the same league playing against each other. One had the beta key since forever. The other one just got the game, a couple days ago. If they're the same skill level, the one with the beta key certainly has way more advantages than the latter. So yeah, basically that's what happened. And overall, I don't know. He just yeah, he look at this shit. Look at this shit. He's just a overall higher caliber player than I. And yeah, that was a pretty one-sided raffle stump. But in any other case, I have to cast unbiasedly as much as possible. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that game, and I'll see you guys next time.